Alright, so I made it into the apartment just a little bit ago. I met Yuko here at the hotel across the street. That's the expensive one. I guess she was waiting inside. I emailed her and I was anyway. So I'm here. It's awesome. It's air conditioned. That's very nice. It was hot out this morning. So basically, after I made the video this morning, I went outside, walked around a little bit, and then came back, got my bag, and then I was there's a sort of like a public park, but it's essentially a drainage ditch out in front of the castle over there, and I was like just chilling there because it was nice, and there were trees and there was shade, and essentially like a little river thing, and it was pretty awesome. So I sat out there for a couple hours, and then I just sort of walked back and forth from the castle until I found Yuko. She seems really nice. She just left a few minutes ago. I think she's going to go collect Lyman and Jennifer. I think they're showing up today. The other two students, Bethany and Angela, got stuck in a California airport because I guess there was a crash nearby that airport, and so all their flights got delayed until tomorrow. So we won't see them till tomorrow. I'm in the apartment by myself. First one here, win the race. Yeah, it's not really important. So I'll give you a tour in a minute. What else? I have a list. Weather's really nice. It's kind of hot out, but it's really nice and breezy, so it's not terrible to stay outside. Things I didn't tell you about the airplane flight. So on the second one, one of the reasons I thought it was a more modern plane, besides being bigger and the plastic was whiter and stuff like that, I ended up being in a row in the, like how sometimes they have two aisles and then there's like the middle of the plane. I think the first plane I was in, there was only one aisle, but this one had two aisles. And when I got in the seat, there was some other guy who was like on the far side of the middle section, and he was just like writing music, and I don't know, he's playing with some sheet music. He seemed pretty intense about it. I think he had one of the trays down when the flight started during takeoff, and like before takeoff, one of the flight attendants was like, "You have to turn that down, sir, and like flip it up into the upright position." And so I think he kind of was a little irritated about it, but he put it up for the takeoff, and then I think less than an hour into the flight, he disappeared, and I never saw him again. He must have moved to a window seat or something. But anyway, the reason that I thought this plane was more modern is because they, on the back of the chair, they had like a TV screen that was about this big. It was a touch screen. Touch screen didn't really respond that great, but it had like so it was like select your own in-flight movie kind of thing. I think there was like also like television and stuff, but I think that might have been prepaid. I didn't even look at it. There was also the option of looking at where the flight was mid-flight, so like you could tell like how far across the ocean we'd gone and how much time was left on the flight. I thought that was really nice. The in-flight movie that I had first selected to watch is because I was sort of like in and out from the computer, my required reading, and my Japanese language books. And so like when I got bored of all three of those, I was like, I'm gonna watch an in-flight movie. And the in-flight movie that I decided to watch first was like they had like a whole bunch of genres. It was kind of like going to a Redbox actually, and the first one that I decided to watch was Caddyshack because I hadn't seen it in a while, and my dad and my brother both love it. And I was like, I haven't seen this in a while. It could be good. It's funny. I know it's funny. It's like one of those movies that has lines that everybody knows. But I had forgotten how much nudity was in that movie. Not cool. So for the rest of the flight, I stopped watching that movie, and then I watched Pixar movies the rest of the day because I didn't want to deal with it. But luckily there was no one in my seat, so it's not like I had anyone to be embarrassed from. It's not cool. So yeah, then I watched Monsters Inc., Rango, and Wally. All three very good movies. What else? What else? What else? So, what else is on the list? Don't remember why I wrote that down. So yeah, that river trench out there. I'll probably take you guys out to see that again in a little bit. That'll be like a video for another day. But there was like this neat little shrine over there. It wasn't really a shrine. It was like a little statue thing, and he had these ears that sort of went like this, and it had like little 1 yen pieces like sitting in his ears. Like it was like sort of like up in the rocks, and you couldn't like, if you weren't paying attention, you could walk right by it and never see it. But yeah, that'll be it. That'll be another day. Everyone is riding bikes here. Like seriously, 60% of the traffic in the area is either bikes or pedestrians, which is awesome. Because like there's cars traffic out there on the main roads and stuff, but most of the traffic is some sort of pedestrian-like vehicle. I think that's really awesome. I think that's something we could learn from. But here, I'll give you a tour since that's what's going on right now. We're in the living room right now. I think this is some sort of hold on just a moment. I think this is some sort of dining room thing here. We have a balcony here a little bit to the left. Yeah, so yeah, no idea what that says. It's really blurry. I think that second character might be Summer, maybe. We have a balcony. Yuko was saying that the particular type of washing machine that we have, I'll show you here in a minute, is it's like washing machine and dryer, but I guess it really sucks at drying, so she's saying that we should just go ahead and hang all our clothes out to dry. As you can see, most other people do that too. This is my view from the window here, clearly. That's a really big mountain over there. I know sometimes on cameras and things, it's hard to tell how big something is when you have it on camera. Like I was taking pictures of mountains in the Rockies as I was going over the mountains, and I was looking at them after I took them, and it just doesn't feel the same. It's not the same. It's not quite. I mean, you can never quite tell when you see a picture of something unless they're like from a professional photographer, like how big it really is. I mean, there were some mountains I'm like, look at that mountain range. That'll take 40,000 calories to cross. Yeah. So yep, the dining room. I think the dining room is gonna end up being where my bed is right now. That is my bed at the moment. But we'll see how it goes when we change everything around. This is the ring-in system. So apparently, when you ring in from downstairs at the front door, like the phone will ring, and then once you pick it up, there's like a camera on the door outside, and it's like a little black and white video screen. I think that it's still cathode ray tubes, like the really old television sets, instead of like the new LCD screens. And then you press a little button and they bring them in. Just normal stuff. Kind of reminds me of Seinfeld. Don't really have that at home, but it's I don't know. It's cool. So yeah, I think this is where the two girls who got delayed are sleeping. I think there's one more bedroom, but I can't remember where this other particular bedroom is. This is the kitchen area here. I'll show you the kitchen. Very nice. Very nice. Had these nice wipes from Rosemary. Thank you, Rosemary. Sink. This is that washer dryer machine for the clothes. Other than that, yeah, it's a pretty standard kitchen. Fridge is a little small. Just noticed that. Back into the living room. This is towards the door. So, bathroom time again. Automatic something or other. I think it's automatic. Yeah, there we go. Yay, bathroom. It's interesting that they have like separate. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. We'll get back to that. It's interesting that they have separate bathrooms and showers here. We don't really have that in the U.S. Much bigger bathrooms, probably about twice the size for bathing. Like, seriously, guys, I don't know. I should have gotten in the other one just to show you, because, like, literally, there was, like, this much space in the other one. I was like, oh, shower like this. Is that bad? So, like, in the other room, it was pretty much the size of this tub. So, getting twice the bathing size now. I think, not sure what this is. I think that might be another sort of wash station, and this might be a drain. So, like, you bathe in there and then shower out here. But I'm not really sure. We'll figure that out. I'm sure Ryoko will tell us here in a little bit. And apparently there's a second teacher lady who's coming. Can't remember her name. I think it starts with an M. I don't know. She's not been here yet. Haven't met her. So yeah, sinks. And so this is one of the other rooms. But I'm thinking that I'm still missing one. Still missing one. They have these complimentary slipper things, house slippers, and then shoes go in there. That's the door to the hallway. All right, and that's how it is today. Let me turn this off. So yeah, hope you guys are still having fun today. And I'll tell you when things get more exciting. I'm sure I'll end up doing these videos when some of the other students are here, so you'll meet them eventually. That's my story. Talk to you guys later.